a little around Christmas time from TomTop, TomTop.com, I guess. And yeah, check it out. Action camera. So it looks like it comes with all kinds of different stuff, just like the first one that I got, the SJ4000. It's a Chinese knockoff of the GoPro, obviously. Um, the first one that I got, is what I'm using right now to record this video, and that one records up to 1080p. At 30 frames per second, and at 720p at 60 frames per second. Now this one, as you saw on the back of the package, is supposed to do 4K at 30 frames per second and 1080 at 60, I believe. Where's that package? Yeah, 1080p at 60 and 4K at 30, I think. And it's also got like a crazy 170-degree lens on it, and a 2-inch screen, and it's the Wi-Fi version, so that's always good. And the waterproof case, of course, comes standard HDMI output. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this guy, that's for sure. Yeah, that looks like a beast of a lens on the guy. Sweet. Okay, so it snaps open easy enough. Okay, and I got a little piece of plastic covering the lens, and I'm gonna leave that on there for now. Actually, no, I'm gonna check, because the first one I had came with a little bit of fog behind the lens. They didn't clean it very well when they were assembling it. This one looks to be in pretty good shape. They do have this microfiber cloth that it came with. Looks like this cloth has 2 sides to it, does it? Yeah, it's got 2 sides, but they're both the same. So, just don't want to rub any dust into it, so just lightly wipe that clean. Yeah, that's a fat lens. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. The case does have already a couple scratches on the lens. That's not too good. Yeah, and it seems to be that's actually on the lens. You see that? That's not too great. Oh well. Sure, it'll still shoot good enough for me. I'm no professional or anything. I just post YouTube videos every once in a while with stupid stuff. But yeah, it is really fucking scratched, actually. Yeah. That's not cool. Yeah, it's actually kind of shit. And I did just freaking open this thing. I'm kind of happy that I took this video. So I'll take this plastic off anyways. And the back plastic here. Thankfully, looks like this side is pretty clean. Looks really nice, actually. Maybe the case is either a seconds or somebody returned it or something. As you can see, this side of the case has a piece of plastic protective film, whereas the front one didn't. I mean, I don't really give a shit about being able to see it all that clearly. I mean, I care about the quality of the video. And it looks like the backs, even though there was the plastic on it, there's still scratches underneath there. Yeah, you can see the scratches. A little bit of fog there. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. And yeah, a really beastly looking scratch on there. Oh well. Shall we, oh, where's the charger? Did it not come with a charger? Did they put it in my A and yell yip hip hooray? There's something equally as gay? Possibly. What do you say, Tom Top? Where's my charger? Yeah, that doesn't make sense. They give you an extra one of these just in case your cover gets muffed up. But they don't give you an extra lens cover. That's the most important one. And apparently, no charger. I got the charge cable. Let's see, on the box it says I get a charger with it, right? Yeah, there's a charger. Unless this one... No, this is mine. This is from something else. Like, look, that's got like friggin' massive wear and tear on it because I've been using it for a couple of years. Yeah, this is for... Maybe it's from my other GoPro, or my other, whatever you call it, SJ. Ass jamming, slamming, whatever. Alright, well, that's it. Now all I gotta do is take a little bit of footage. Alright, peace out. Hey, I thought I would just take a moment and give a shout out to the company that goes by Weha. Weha Industrial, I guess. I have no idea. I've only recently heard about this company. I actually didn't even hear about them. I actually had to do a lot of digging to actually find them. I had a slotted screwdriver, like a flat head slot screwdriver, whatever, at a place that I worked at for tightening terminal the screws on terminal blocks, and other small, or electrical grade devices. The head on it was maybe like a 1/4 inch, between 1/8 of an inch and a 1/4 inch wide, and it was just amazing for tightening terminal blocks and other flathead screws that are very common in electrical devices. And it would do a really good job of tightening them without stripping the heads on them or messing them up. And as well, the screwdriver tip would always stay extremely straight. Other brands that you'd buy at Home Depot or whatever, either the tips would bend, or they'd be too thick, or they'd be slightly the wrong size, so they just would always mess up the screw heads. But the Weha ones were always the Weha one that I had at that place was great. Now, I didn't know what brand it was because all that it had on it was one of these little logos, and it says Weehaw in it, but it was actually a smaller version of that logo, and you could barely read it. It was a promotional screwdriver, um, so it had a different brand on it, promoting something else like pumps or something like that. Anyways, um, my supervisor gave me that screwdriver because he was sick of seeing me using a piece of garbage that I got from Home Depot to tighten these screws on these like $1 million pieces of equipment. Anyways, long story short, I broke that screwdriver eventually, just using it on a screw that I shouldn't have been using it on, and it snapped the head off the screwdriver. It snapped the tip on it, and I went digging, trying to figure out where I could find another one. And sure enough, I was able to figure out that it was Weehaw, a brand I'd never heard of. And I ordered a replacement screwdriver, a set of them, and this pair of needle nose. It's one of the best pair of needle nose I've ever had, and the screwdrivers, phenomenal, great, love them. If I had more money, I'd buy a whole nother set of them because they are just outstanding tools. Anyways, yeah, professional grade tools for electricians and electronic technicians and what have you. Yeah, if anybody else has ever used the Weehaw brand, I'm sure that you would agree with me 100%. Yep, that's it. Weehaw. Focus, you jerk. Alright. And as always, until we meet again, my friend.